Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, members of the committee, for listening to this layout and the testimony. And I really appreciate the Becker family being here today and their sharing their experience. And just in closing, I did say I'd say something about the fiscal note. I'll be really brief. As happens in this process, we got the fiscal note for the bill just recently, and it was about $4.6 million. I will say I did expect a fiscal note, since I knew that promulgating standards for the certification and having some new regulation, if you will, and under this voluntary program would cost some money. That portion of the expense, as I read it, actually comes out to about 3 new FTEs and about $800,000. And that's, I will just be candid and tell you, that's kind of in the range of what I expected. The remaining amount that's in the fiscal note is for technology upgrades that the agency is currently saying would be needed. I'm going to talk to them further about that. I've not yet had the opportunity to dive into what the technology requirements really are here. It was identified as 13 new FTEs to do technology upgrades this year, and I'll just be honest with you and say I just don't understand that. I'm going to have a discussion with them, but it's not my intention to try to force the creation of some vast new technology infrastructure. I would want to try to work with them to try to determine how we can do within the existing technology infrastructure what this bill provides, and I'll be happy to report back to you what I determine after I have those discussions. So I thank you again for your attention. If there are no further questions, I close.
Madam Chair.
Representative Price.
Thank you. Representative Turner, hold their feet to the fire. There is no reason why, based on the language of your bill, I can imagine it requiring the agency to hire 13 additional people to basically produce the types of standards and software upgrades if needed at all, which frankly, I read that and didn't actually see where that would be required myself. But I've had personal, experience that I bet every member on this committee has, where they read what is being required and you think, well, how inefficient can they be if they're going to require 13, 25, whatever it is, members, or employees, full-time employees, to implement what is basically pretty routine requirements within the bill. So let us know, keep us posted, and if you have any updates on that, obviously we welcome that. But thanks for the bill.
Thank you very much, Representative. That's what I'll speak to do.
Representative Garrett.
I echo Representative Price's statement and concerns, and he and I have been on public health for quite some time, and very, very good point. And so let us know, let me know. I'm sure Representative Price, what we can do in any way to help you in this regard.
Thank you, Mr. Vice Chair. We'll work on those discussions. I appreciate it.
Other questions, members?